Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Gavin and I've been trying to master Rocket Loon Fireball for like the past week or so, and it's going pretty well. I've gotten pretty good with the army. The version I'm using has a recall spell. This recall is used to pick up your warden if he's going to die, and you can bring him somewhere safe. It is really convenient. Definitely makes the army much easier. And yeah, so without further ado, let's dive straight into the attacks and let's see how they play out. Okay, first base here, and it looks a little bit tricky because there's not too much fireball value, but we can work with it. We can definitely figure something out. I'll probably fireball the monolith, honestly. That's decent value, I think. And is there Flame Flinger value? Ooh, not really. Maybe in this corner, but not really. Alright, let's start the warden up here, though. Probably going to fireball the monolith. And we can try to set up a little flinger value. Let's try. Let's just clear that. Test for some traps over here. And we'll get a little bit of flinger value, but nothing too crazy. Let's just put a balloon right there to test for some more balloons, or to test for more Teslas. Okay. And now thinking about the warden, we got to keep a close eye on him. The minion prince is stepping up, so I think he's alright here. Let's just rage him. I don't know. I don't like the minion prince attacking him. That's really scary. Okay, let's have him take out this ricochet cannon, and then we can launch our fireball pretty soon, guys. I'll hit either the multi-gear cannon or the monolith. It doesn't matter which one. Either of them will work. Alright, Warden's alive. He's starting to lose a little bit of health, but he's okay for now. Alright, let's ice block him. He's starting to get a little bit low. Got a little worried there. And yep, there's a good fireball. There we go, guys. Really nice. Really nice. Okay, good fireball. Warden's alive, doing his thing. We'll probably let the warden... I'm going to have to recall the warden soon, actually, because he's going to be facing a fire spitter. But it's okay. For now, we'll just let him chill. Starting king and queen like this. I'll put the furnace in this corner to help out. And I am going to have to recall him soon, yes, but that's okay. I'm aware. For now, we'll just let him chill, because he is just following those Yetis around, and he's alright for now. But yeah, we're going to have to recall him pretty soon. King ability like this is good enough. Maybe we won't have to recall him. Hold on. Oh, no way. Yeah, those Yetis took down the fire spitter. That's clutch. We didn't even need to recall him. Queen ability. Really nice. Let's send in all of these wall breakers. They should hopefully open up a wall to the town hall. And yeah, the way that things are looking right now, looks like we're going to swag the RC pretty easily too. I'm going to recall Warden right now as soon as he takes down the town hall so that he doesn't join the queen. Okay, perfect. Let's put him over here. And yeah, we're going to easily be able to swag the royal champion. Really good way to start off the day. Really good, guys. And yeah, this raid was wonderful. And we've got like four space of spells left still that we didn't even need to use. So, not too bad at all. And it was a tricky base as well. Okay, another pretty tricky base. This one shouldn't be as hard though, because it kind of has quite a bit of fireball value. So we could, there's a lot of different options for what to fireball. Not exactly sure. I'm kind of thinking about the sweeper, because if we hit the sweeper, we get the clan castle. But we don't get the monolith. Alright, let's just start Warden right here. We'll figure out his fireball in a second. For now, we're going to set up a Flame Flinger. We're going to clear the mortar too. Oh my goodness, we got to use a few balloons for this. One more balloon. Test for traps. No traps. Wonderful. We'll put the flinger right here. It's not going to get insane value, but it'll get something. And we're going to have to use a spell, unfortunately, because that multi-gear cannon would have killed the warden if I didn't. It's okay, though. It's okay. Let's see where the warden goes now. Honestly, we're just going to have to ice block him, I think. I think, guys. Oh, wait, no. We're good for now. We're good. We'll let him get the Crusher Mortar. Alright, one more hit, Warden. One more hit. Perfect. And now we're going to go like this. We'll just hit the Monolith. That's okay. That's decent value, guys. I'll take that. It's okay. It does split the base in half really, really nicely. And the Warden will stay behind the Fire Spitters, which is really, really good. Let's see if he goes left or right here. Okay, perfect. You know, honestly, this is fine if he follows the Flame Flinger. That's okay. And then we can start King and Queen on the other side. Alright, good. Just wanted to make sure the Warden was going in the right direction. He is, so we're all good. And I'm going to put the Furnace with the Warden over here just to help him out a little bit. Hopefully we can funnel the King and Queen inside. That's kind of important, guys. Got to keep an eye on the Warden also. CC is coming out. We can poison the Furnace. We can rage the Warden, honestly. We kind of need to rage him here. I may have to recall him also. For now, let's just invis because the healers are getting targeted. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to recall him since the healers are getting targeted. And we'll put him right over here. It'll tank the Expo too, which is really nice. King ability, Queen ability. Can we swag the RC is the big question. I didn't really get a great Fireball, so I'll probably have to use her. Yeah, let's just use her. I don't know how we're going to deal with the Fire Spitter if I didn't use her. We should still be fine for the 3-star. I've got a lot of spells. I've got 3 Headhunters still. Let's throw them in right now. Oh, they all just hit a giant bomb. Okay, scratch that. And we should still be good for the 3-star. RC ability right here. Rocket Loons. Few troops to clean up. And there's no buildings around the outside. So yeah, we've got a wonderful 3-star, guys. This raid wasn't perfect. I messed up a few things. But it's okay. It's okay. We got the 3-star. Next base right here. Interesting base. I don't think I've ever seen this exact one. Let's think of a plan. I'll probably hit the Air Sweeper. That's really good value. This way we get CC, Fire Spitter, all this good stuff around here. And is there Flame Flinger value? Not really, but I can probably make some. It would be kind of difficult to make some, but I think we can do it. Yeah, let's start Warden right here for now. I'll come back to him. Right now I want to try to set up a Flinger. We'll use 2 balloons, 2 balloons, 2 balloons. And I'm going to use 4 balloons on that multi-archer tower. And I'm going to have to put 4 onto the Expo after this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This should take out the Expo, and then there's Flinger value. I know I used a lot of spells, but I think it's worth it. We'll rage the Warden. He's getting low. And we can place the Flinger right over here. Let's test for traps one more time. I don't trust that. Okay, good. And now we're going to ice block the Warden right here, I think. Should be really, really nice. Okay, good Fireball. Good, good, good Fireball. We may have to recall the Warden since the King is on him. For now, let's just place a Headhunter. And, oh, I missed one Earthquake. We're not going to get the multi-gear cannon. That's okay, though. That's okay. We still set up a good Flinger. I did use all my Rocket Loons, by the way, guys. So it's a little bit scary when I used all of them, but we should be okay because we got really good Flinger value. And I'll put a Furnace with the Warden just to make sure he's okay. Ice Golem in front to tank. Enemy Queen. We're going to need another Ice Golem. Wall Breaker. Those Ice Golems did not tank. They did not do what I wanted them to do, guys. But it's okay. I think we're going to be alright. We do need the King ability now. It's very important. The King ability needs to open the walls to the Town Hall. If he opens the walls to the Town Hall... Oh no, King, you need to turn around, buddy. Oh boy. Actually, no, we're alright. The Warden's getting the Town Hall. We got lucky. This way we don't need the King to open the walls. We are running low on time, though, so what I'm going to do is start the RC right now. Hit the Warden's... The King ability, I mean, right here. Queen ability. We can rage on the King and Queen. And I may recall the Warden if he tries to join the rest of my army. Okay, what is the Warden doing? Let's recall him since he's being a big dummy. We'll put him right over here. And yeah, really good raid. Got a little bit scared there right at the end, but it's okay. We got the 3-star, so not too bad at all, guys. Not too bad at all. Next base right here. We've got a lot of fireball value with these rage towers. But is there Flame Flinger value is what's more important. Oh, there actually is, I think. Not really. We can make some, though. We can make some. Yeah. If I get rid of this Expo, then I can put the Flinger here, kill the enemy RC, and it will take out basically that whole Rage Tower compartment. And then I'll just fireball this Rage Tower. So that's what I'm going to do. We can put a few Rocket Loons. We do need to snipe out all of these defenses around the edges. It's super important. Let's put 4 Rocket Balloons on that Ricochet Cannon. We may need to use a 5th one for that, unfortunately. But I think we'll be fine. Okay, good. Oh no. Okay, hold on. I gotta watch the Warden. It's getting a little bit scary with him over there. Let's just rage him. I don't know. Got a little bit worried there. And now 4 Rocket Balloons on this Expo. Test for skeleton traps too. Poison the furnace. Oh no, I have to use another Rocket Balloon. It's okay. We used all the Rocket Balloons. That's okay though. We're gonna ice block the Warden. Go like this. Really good fireball. Good fireball. We only need 1 earthquake for that too, and then we can put the Flinger. Test for traps one more time. And we'll put the Flinger right there. Really, really good. We do need to kill the enemy RC. That, like, has to happen. So let's kill her right now. Ice Golem. 2 Headhunters. Oh, no. We have to use 2 more. Oh, no, 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 no. We gotta recall the Warden because we don't have a Headhunter. It's okay. We'll put the Warden right here. Flame Flinger's gonna go crazy there now, which is really, really good. And then we'll start the King and Queen from, like, this corner. Yeah, this seems good. We'll put the Furnace with the Warden, or nearby the Warden, I mean. And we don't have any Rocket Balloons left, so that isn't ideal, but it's going to be okay. Because we did get really good value with everything else. We'll use the Earthquake with the Flame Flinger just to help it out. And we should be good here, guys. I'm going to hit the King's ability pretty soon. Yeah, right here is perfect. Queen ability, and I think we will have to use the RC here, unfortunately, because I did kind of mess it up. But that's okay. It's okay, guys. Okay, nobody dealt with the Monolith, which is not good. We need someone to kill that Mono. Okay, good thing Queen's doing that. We'll start the RC right here. I'm a little bit worried right now, guys. I did mess this one up. I think we're alright, though. We do need to just keep the RC alive. That's very important. So we're going to rage the RC to get rid of the minion prints right here. Rage RC again. And RC needs to take care of the town hall. Okay, we've got it. Good raid, guys. Good raid. Not really a good raid. Loki messed it up quite badly. But it's okay. We're going to get the 3-star. So I can't complain. This one was actually quite shaky. I think I messed it up. I used way too many headhunters, and then I didn't have any headhunters for the end. But it's okay. We got the 3-star, so that's a big relief. Okay. We've got Invis Tower in the core. I'll probably use a log launcher here then. And then we could fireball the Poison Tower. That works. That definitely works. Yeah, I like that. I like this plan. What we're going to do is start the Warden up here. I'll use the log launcher here since there is an Invis Tower. And we should be able to hit this fireball very easily. Okay, good. That Wizard Tower's going down. This Wizard Tower should also go down. Okay, good. And then we can hit our fireball with just 2 spells. Good fireball. Really good. Really, really good. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful, guys. Where's the Warden going? Why are you going over there? Alright, we're going to have to use a Headhunter since he wants to go over there and play with the fucking King. Alright, that's okay. Warden can go over there. That's cool. We'll start King and Queen like this. Wall breaker for them. Baby Dragon Valkyrie just like this. And I'm going to put a Furnace with the Warden just to help him out. And this is looking wonderful. I'm going to use the Log Launcher too, I think, if that Invis Tower is coming back up. Yeah, it is. Let's use the Log Launcher. We're going to have to hit an early King ability, unfortunately, but it's okay. Oh, we didn't even need the Log Launcher because the King ability triggered the Invis Tower. That was funny. Queen. I'll rage the Queen. Queen should be able to deal with the Town Hall, which is wonderful. Queen ability just like this. And this one is looking wonderful, guys. I should be able to swag the RC here. Oh no, we gotta recall the Warden. Oh boy, that was too close. Yeah, we'll put the Warden right here. And looking wonderful, guys. Looking absolutely perfect. I'm going to use a poison on the enemy queen since there's no other enemy heroes, so we may as well do that. We can sprinkle in all these troops around the edges. And I think we're going to have to use the RC. Yeah, we'll just use her. No point in trying to not use her here. We may as well use her. And yeah, we've got this 3-star though. So really, really nice raid. We can rage the Warden and we'll use the Invis spells on the RC if we need to. But honestly, I don't even think we'll need to. Yeah, we don't even need to. Really good raid though. Really good raid overall. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. Hopefully we can get a plus 320 in the other account. That would definitely make my day. Okay, guys, so unfortunately the live recordings of these last 3 attacks didn't save for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm just going to replay them so that you guys can still see the attacks. So this base right here, I'll speed it up until I start. There's nothing too complicated about this base at all. He gave me insane fireball value. Alright, let me put it on regular speed now. So all I was doing was sniping out a couple defenses over here just to force my Warden a little bit more towards this crazy stacked area. And I believe I was aiming to fireball the poison tower, because from the poison tower we take down everything here, including the clan castle. It is just the best value. Using a couple more balloons just to make the fireball a little bit easier, so I won't have to use an invis spell to cover those buildings. It is worth it. I used a bunch of minions over here too, just to clear the bomb tower, so I didn't have to use an invis spell over just one bomb tower. And then I believe as soon as this air defense and bomb tower went down, I think I launched the fireball. Okay, maybe not. Oh, wait, no, I did. Alright, yeah, so we Ice Block Warden, just used 3 spells to hit the Poison Tower, and just like that, we've got a crazy Fireball. And by the way, in this base, I didn't even try to get a Flame Flinger, because I knew if I hit that crazy Fireball, then the base is not going to stand a chance. We wouldn't even need to use the Flame Flinger. So yeah, that's just my thought process. Over here, I'm just waiting to make sure I know that the Warden has in fact picked a direction. Picked a side, because I wasn't sure if he's going to go to the enemy queen or the dark elixir storage here. So we just have to wait. Patience is key with this game. I promise you, if you're just patient, you're going to be an amazing attacker. So now I see he's going towards the enemy queen, which is good for me. It means I can start king and queen on the opposite end. Ice Golem got sprung there, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I'm using these rocket balloons now to set a funnel. Same thing with the Valkyries, using them to set a funnel, force my king and queen inside this compartment instead of outside. Over here, I seen the enemy king just destroying my Warden. So we put a Fire Mite, or not a Fire Mite, put a Headhunter, and the Fire Mites are putting in work. And it's honestly pretty straightforward. After here, it's a wrap. You can pretty much do whatever you want, because it's going to be a 3-star, basically no matter what. So, yeah, I'm just going to, I'll keep it at this speed for now. I was going to say I put it on 2 times speed, but no, we'll just keep it like this. It's fine. Yeah, king and queen are on one side, taking down half the base, and now the Warden's on the other side, taking down the other half of the base. Gonna have to use a spell here on the Warden, obviously, because the multi-gear cannon and monolith were right there. So yeah, we've got to use a spell just to make sure he stays alive. And here we were easily able to swag the Royal Champion and the Log Launcher and the Siege Machine. I mean, yeah, so these type of bases are not an issue at all. You can just, as long as you land your Fireball, you can pretty much do whatever you want after, and it's still gonna 3-star. Or I believe I actually used my Royal Champion right at the end, just because we were running low on time, and I wanted to get rid of the monolith. But yeah, as you can see, very simple 3-star. Let's hop into the next replay now. Okay, guys, next replay here, the next attack, 7th attack of the day. Some crazy stuff happened during this attack. I'm not going to lie, guys. Some crazy stuff happened. I don't want to spoil anything, so yeah, let's just get into it. On this base, there was actually, like, I couldn't find any Flame Flinger value. Every expo was guarded by an enemy hero, and then the only place where there was some Flame Flinger value was right over here, but the clan castle's right here, so that wouldn't work either. So yeah, I basically just decided we're going to use a different siege. And as you can see here, we just got baited. We lost the healer already to an air trap. So I used another balloon to test for air traps. And yep, what do you know? There's another one. And yep, more air traps. So basically we walked into the biggest air trap farm in the game. I ended up losing so many healers, I think. Let's see though. I believe another healer. Yep, look at this. More air traps. Another healer down. Warden is so low now that his fireball got activated. So that is obviously not part of the plan, guys. Obviously not part of the plan. Right here, I'm kind of starting to panic. We only have 3 healers alive. So I'm just trying to pay really close attention to the Warden. And I'm knowing I have to recall him very, very soon. Because he's just not powerful enough to be able to stay alive while there's only 3 healers healing him. I think I was trying to get the CC pulled. And yep, look at that. Another healer taken down. We only have 2 healers now. CC got pulled. I just had to recall him. He was going to die with only 2 healers. Kind of unfortunate. I put King and Queen here now, and then I put Warden over here, I believe, because this side was a lot less scary. Not so many defenses right over there. Maybe I didn't. Where did I put him? I don't know where. Oh, yeah, I did put the Warden here, and I'm pretty sure he ended up dying anyways. I don't know. We'll keep him on the side of the screen so you guys can still see him. But yeah, I've got King and Queen here. Decided to use the log launcher to help the heroes get into the middle and to trigger that invis tower. I believe I got very lucky with the King ability. It somehow managed to get into the core. Very, very lucky. Then I used the Earthquake to help to damage the rest of the core. And Warden is super low down there, but he's somehow surviving on his last legs. Somehow. And currently, right now, it's looking all right. Definitely not looking great, but it's looking all right. I invis the Warden here, otherwise he was going to die. I skull him to try to distract that enemy queen and a headhunter on the enemy queen, but it's just not enough. The Warden went down because he only has 2 healers, or he only has 1 healer now. I don't even know what happened to the other one, but yeah, he lost all of his healers because this guy had some insane air trap placement and somehow predicted where all of my healers would go. And yeah, currently at this point, it is super close. We've just got the RC and 10 Rocket Loons left. So I'm trying my best here to pull this together. But unfortunately, I think I was off with an invis placement. Yeah, right over here. RC took way too much damage and nearly went down. And that is in the end what costed me this raid. It did end up failing. It was like 94, 95%. Super close. But yeah, unfortunately, I messed up with the invis placement there at the end. RC went down, but yeah, the main reason why this one was a fail was entirely because of those air traps. This guy had some really, really well-placed air traps and took down 4 of my 5 healers. And if that happens, the Warden's cooked. So it was close. Ended up being a time fail in the end. Not too bad, though. Alright, guys, and the last base of the day here was this one right here. I didn't really like this base because there was not a lot of fireball value. The best fireball value I could see was just on the Crusher Mortar. And even that is not insane value. And I don't believe I found Flame Flinger value anywhere. Or no, I did. I think I did. I put the Flame Flinger down here. Sorry again that the live recordings didn't save, but I'm just trying to do my best here and commentate on the replays so that you guys can at least know what I was thinking while I was doing these attacks. I didn't use a spell here because if you guys didn't know, the Warden can 1v1 a multi-gear cannon and win if there's no other defenses targeting him. So yeah, just got to be careful there's no other defenses. And I did find a spot for a Flinger down here. Really nice. It's going to get solid value. It will basically take down everything up until the enemy RC starts targeting it. And then I believe I used like an Ice Golem or something to distract the enemy RC to keep the Flinger alive for a little bit longer. But anyways, we need to be looking at the Warden because this is what is more important. Using rocket balloons to make this fireball a little bit easier. And I waited for him to take down both of these air defenses, or I tried, but then the heroes started stepping up when he was targeting this one. So I just ice blocked him, and I was going to recall him as soon as I launched this fireball, because I had a feeling he was going to die if I didn't. So yeah, recalled him, and then I dropped the earthquakes. Was off on one of my earthquakes, didn't reach this ricochet cannon, but it's okay. We still got a crazy fireball. Flame Flinger's alive over there, and I put the Warden down here, by the way. I put him here so that if this is a very good angle because he'll be behind both of the fire spitters this way no matter what. It is just safer. And then, yeah, here I put the king and queen to distract this Expo and the RC just in time so that the Flame Flinger can stay alive and get even more value, just sprinkling in a few cleanup troops around the edges at this point. And it's honestly a wrap from here because we've got a crazy fireball. Flame Flinger got crazy value. Warden's going to be safe for the rest of the attack. And the king and queen are doing their thing over there. There's really not much at all that could happen that could even cause this to be a fail. So I've hit the king's ability here, I believe. Yeah, right here. Put a headhunter to help the queen out. And then the king and queen are going to easily be able to take out the town hall. Warden's going to deal with this bottom section. So we should be able to swag the RC, right? I think so. Yeah, it's looking picture perfect at this point. The king is just dealing with these enemy ice golems, which is honestly fine. I'd rather the king and queen deal with them than the warden. And Flame Flinger just got unreal value. It's finally popped open here, but the amount of value it got was just unreal, guys. And yeah, at this point, I already know it's going to be a 3-star. I'm just trying to swag the RC, trying to throw in all these troops to make it so that I don't have to use the RC. But I believe I had to use the RC just at the end because it was going to be a time fail if I didn't. But that's okay. It's okay because it was still a beautiful raid. Yeah, I just used her here at the end. Got a little bit worried. Time was starting to run low. But yeah, overall, it was a very good attack, very good day. Unfortunate about that one base that we got baited on, but it is what it is. Not too bad at all, guys. And yeah, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. We finished all 8 of our attacks, got a decent score, plus 310. It's really unfortunate about that one fail. But it is what it is, guys. He had really good traps, really good air traps, killed all of my healers super quickly. It's just learning moments. Now I know for next time, if I find that exact same base, I will not be starting my warden in that spot. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. I will link the army in the description of the video. And, yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. So enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Peace.